To become who you truly want to be, you've got to sacrifice who you are right now. It's a hard truth, but growth requires loss. The person you are today has brought you to this moment, but it's not enough to carry you forward. Who you want to be demands something different, something more. And that something more comes with a price: sacrifice. It means letting go of old habits, breaking free from routines that keep you stuck, and shedding the skin of comfort. Change isn't pretty, it's painful. But the pain of staying the same, that's far worse. When you choose to sacrifice your old self, you choose to walk into the unknown with faith, knowing that what lies ahead is far greater than what's behind you. You've got to be willing to look at yourself in the mirror and say, "This is no longer who I am. This is who I was." Only then can you step into your potential. It's about cutting ties with the familiar, with the easy. To grow, you must be willing to let go of who you've been and trust the process of becoming. Because that process, it's not instantaneous. It's a journey filled with uncertainty, struggle, and moments where doubt creeps in. But you push forward because greatness doesn't come without sacrifice. And make no mistake, that sacrifice will challenge you in ways you never thought possible. But through it, you'll discover strength and resilience you never knew existed. People talk about change like it's easy, like you can wake up one day, flip a switch, and suddenly you're stronger, more powerful, more capable. But the reality, change comes from cutting off parts of yourself that no longer serve your future. It's a war within yourself, tearing down the old walls brick by brick until there's nothing left but a foundation ready to be rebuilt. You can't skip this process. There's no shortcut. True change means you've got to bleed for it, sweat for it, cry for it. And the hardest part? No one else can do it for you. It's you versus you. And the only way you win is by refusing to cling to what's holding you back. You have to be relentless in your pursuit of the new you, the better you. You've got to want it more than you want comfort. You've got to believe that the pain of change is temporary, but the regret of staying the same lasts a lifetime. The fight for change is what defines the strength of your spirit. And you'll lose count of the battles you fight with yourself, late at night, early in the morning, when you're exhausted, when you feel like quitting. But those are the moments that create champions. Real change comes from breaking down everything you thought you knew and rebuilding yourself into something stronger, something more resilient. You want strength? Then you've got to give up weakness. And that ain't easy because, for most of us, weakness is comfortable. It's familiar. We're used to playing small, letting fear control us, convincing ourselves that we're not good enough, not capable enough. But the strong, they walk into every situation with an advantage. Not because they were born with it, but because they built it. They sacrificed who they were to become who they are. The strong weren't always strong. They were once weak, just like you, just like me. But they chose to break free. They put in the work, made the sacrifices, and now they stand tall. You want to be strong? Then you have to abandon the mindset of weakness. You have to confront every doubt, every fear, and refuse to let it dictate your path. Weakness isn't a life sentence. It's a choice. And you have the power to choose strength instead. Every time you push past weakness, you're rewriting the narrative of your life. Strength isn't inherited. It's earned through relentless effort. Each push towards strength builds momentum, and with each step forward, weakness begins to lose its grip on you. The more you sacrifice weakness, the more you unlock potential you didn't even know existed. And soon, you'll realize that the strength you seek has always been within you, waiting to be unleashed. You see, the weak, they stand around helplessly. They get looked down on. Doesn't matter how smart, creative, or kind they are, the weak always lose. I'm not saying kindness or creativity isn't valuable, but in this world, if you don't have the strength to back it up, you will get crushed. I know what it feels like to lose, to try but fall short, to believe that kindness or playing it safe would protect me, only to find myself broken. That kindness didn't save me. It didn't bring me the power I needed to survive. The world can be unforgiving, and people will take advantage of your weaknesses. They will see kindness as an opportunity to walk over you. But when strength and kindness walk hand in hand, that's when you become unstoppable. When you have the backbone to stand tall, people start taking notice. They stop underestimating you. Strength gives your kindness weight. It turns your creativity into a force that can't be ignored. Only with strength can you turn vulnerability into victory. You've got to pair that heart of gold with the grit of iron. You can have all the compassion in the world, but without strength, the world will drown you. So build yourself up layer by layer until your kindness becomes a shield, not a weakness. You'll see that strength doesn't harden you. It empowers you, and it amplifies the goodness inside of you. But you know what? I made a choice, a decision. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to accept weakness as my destiny. I want true strength, the kind that brings people to their knees, the kind that commands respect without a single word. And let me tell you something. The moment I decided to go all in, to stop tiptoeing around my potential, things started to change. When you choose strength, you choose discipline, perseverance, and resilience. You choose to rise every time you fall. And in that rise, you find a power that no one can take from you. The world won't hand you strength on a silver platter. You have to earn it, fight for it, and refuse to settle for anything less. And in that fight, you'll discover just how powerful you truly are. That decision to embrace strength is the turning point. From there, it's about the daily choices you make. Choices that either push you forward or pull you back into old habits. It's about those moments when no one is watching, when no one is applauding, but you keep pushing. That's where strength is born, in the quiet, in the unnoticed. Every day is a chance to build that strength, and every challenge is an opportunity to prove it to yourself. If you want that kind of strength, you've got to be willing to fight. You've got to be willing to sacrifice who you are right now for the person you can become. It means facing every challenge, every obstacle, every ounce of fear with determination. It means going to battle with yourself. That's right, you against you. The old you, the one that's afraid, that's hesitant, that plays it safe. That version of you has to die so the stronger version can be born. You can't drag the old you into the future you desire. That old version will weigh you down, keep you small. This is where the fight begins. Every day, every moment, you have to choose strength over weakness, courage over fear, progress over comfort. The fight is brutal, but the reward is worth every ounce of pain. And the pain, the discomfort, the struggle, they are the fires that forge you. It's a daily battle, and each day is another step toward becoming who you are meant to be. You have to keep slaying the old you every day, every time fear whispers in your ear, every time doubt creeps into your heart. You fight. And remember, every sacrifice you make is a down payment on the future you deserve. So what does that look like? Sacrifice. Sacrifice the comfort. Sacrifice the fear of failure. Sacrifice the excuses. I don't care what it takes. You fight with everything you've got until you get stronger. You don't quit when it gets hard. You don't stop when you're tired. You keep going. Push harder. Climb higher. And when you think you've given everything, you find more to give. Because deep down, you have more than you think. The mind will quit 1,000 times before the body ever does. You're stronger than you realize. You have more in the tank than you know. But you'll never discover it if you stop short. You have to push past that breaking point. Beyond the limits, until you reach the level where the extraordinary happens. That extra push, that extra mile, that's where transformation lives. That's where the old you dies and the new you begins. It's the hardest road you'll ever walk, but the one that will define you. You don't become legendary by doing what's easy. You become legendary by doing what's necessary. Because only through sacrifice do we unlock the doors to greatness. Every extra mile you go takes you closer to the life you were meant to live. People will tell you it's too much. The price is too high. The rules are ridiculous. But let me tell you something. If the rules are ridiculous, good. Let them be ridiculous. You know why? Because ridiculous rules create extraordinary people. Ordinary people, they follow the path of least resistance. Extraordinary people, they create their own path. They break rules. They don't look for shortcuts because they know the grind is the only way. The truth is, most people will never understand the level of sacrifice required to be great. But that's okay, because greatness isn't for most people. It's not for the weak, the lazy, or the comfortable. It's for the fighters, the ones who know that greatness isn't handed to you, it's earned in the trenches. So, are you willing to sacrifice your old self? Are you ready to step into the fire and come out the other side stronger, more powerful, unbreakable? The choice is yours. You can either stay in the comfort of who you are now, or you can sacrifice that version of yourself and become the person you were always meant to be. No one can make that decision for you. But know this, those who sacrifice everything for greatness, they never regret it. When you step into the fire of sacrifice, you begin to forge a new destiny, one that will leave a legacy of strength for generations to come. But let me leave you with this. Every time you choose strength over weakness, every time you push past the limits, every time you refuse to quit, you are one step closer to the person you're destined to be. So come on. Come at me with all you've got. We'll fight this battle till the end. Because if it means I'll get stronger, then I'll fight forever. And I know you will too. It's time to sacrifice your old self. It's time to rise. It's time to become. If you're ready to sacrifice who you are for who you could be, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this message with someone who needs it. Let's rise together. Keep shining, keep pushing, and never stop fighting for your greatness. If you've made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you are part of the 1% that's improving every single day.